Hey, this is Georgie. Welcome to Georgie's Room of Rock. How's everyone doing out there today? Hope everyone's doing well. It's kind of a rainy day here in the Northeast. But it's my last video now for the 2024. So I figured I'd do one that's kind of inspired by Heavy Metal Urgy, who did a couple weeks ago. Marty and Alan and Lazarus talked about their favorite cover songs from different bands, covering other artists, other metals, whatever song it may be. So I was like, that's a cool idea, but I don't want to do exactly that. So I have a whole bunch of cover albums and tribute albums. So this is going to be all ones I have. And I have more than I thought I was going to have. But you know what? You can always fast forward through it if you don't watch some of the bands. It's fine. Anyway, I got quite a few here. I'm going to do the cover albums first and then do the tribute albums because there's a difference. Cover albums are just different songs by different artists. And tribute albums are just to a certain artist. So let's get going. And the first one I'm going to do here is really not a cover album. It's a cover album, but not like to any certain band. I always like this one. This is kind of the only different one in this stack that's not like anything metal. But it's just rock. And this, if you grew up when I did, I'm 53. So you grew up in the 70s, in the 60s, late 60s, early 70s, into the 80s. You look forward to Saturday morning cartoons, which kids today don't know what the hell it is because cartoons on all the time, but you were a kid. The cartoons were on. Maybe you went from school, but on Saturday morning, you waited for cartoons to come on. So this is this covers album of different bands of back in this is from 2000. Started 19. Wow, that old 1995. You notice, and it's Saturday morning cartoons, and it is of covers of Saturday morning cartoon theme songs. So, I'm going to go through the list there. This is one of my favorite ones. It's such a and some of the bands are just like alternative bands or whatever at the time in the 90s. But anyway, excuse me. You have Liz Phair, I know who that is, doing the Banana Split song, if you know what the Banana Splits are. So that's pretty funny. Sponge does Go Speed Racer Go. Mary Lord and the Simosonic, I don't know who that is. They do Sugar Sugar, which is from the Archie's cartoon. Matthew Sweet does Scooby Doo, Where Are You? Juliana Hatfield and Tanya Donnelly do Josie and the Pussycats. Collective Soul, they do the Bugaloos. These are all like Sid and Marty Krofft stuff. Remember that from the 70s. Butthole Surfers do Underdog, really good there. Helmet does Gigantor. Not familiar with Gigantor, the cartoon, but it's a cool song. Helmet does a good job. The Ramones do Spider-Man from the 60s. Reverend Horton Heat does Johnny Quest and Stop That Pigeon, if you remember this stuff. Frente does Open Up Your Heart, Let the Sun Shine In, which is the Flintstones. Violet Femmes do Eep Op or Ah, which is for the Jetsons, which are pretty cool. Dig does Fat Albert theme. Face to Face does Popeye. Tripping Daisy does Friends, the Sigmund and the Sea Monsters, more Marty Krofft stuff. Toadies do Ghoulie Get Together, the Ghoulies, Groovy Ghoulies. Sublime on here too, they do Hong Kong Phooey. The Murmurs do HR Pups and stuff. And Wax does Happy Happy Joy Joy from Ren and Stimpy. But I always thought it was a cool little thing. I always like this. This is a fun, goofy album. But I wanted to put this on there. It is a covers album of just different things here. So there it is back there. Anyway, now we get to the metal album covers. So this first two, if you know this band, you're probably going to laugh at me for having these two. And they have 4 albums of this type of thing. I only have the 2, and I'll explain why. But it is these two. 6 Feet Under, Graveyard Classics 1 and 3. Now, I actually like some of the stuff on this. 6 Feet Under, they're doing their own take on it. I know people make fun of Chris Barnes, but they cover Holocaust from Sabotage, TNT, AC/DC, Sweet Leaf, Piranha, Son of a Bitch from Accept, Stepping Stone, which is funny because they listed as Stepping Stone from the Sex Pistols, but it's the Monkees because I know the song. So. Confused, that's Angel Witch, I believe. California Uber Alice, don't know what that one is actually. Smoke on the Water, of course. Blackout, which the Blackout has John Bush singing half the song with Chris Barnes. Purple Haze, of course, and In League with Satan by Venom. I actually like some of the stuff on it, so it's not bad. I kind of like that one. But I have 3 right here, and it's got A Dangerous Meaning from, of course, Merciful Fate. Metal on Metal. The Fragrance of Sanity by Metallica, pretty cool there. Adorn They Sleep by Slayer. Not Fragile from Bachman Turner Overdrive. It's pretty cool. I like when they kind of bands like Heavy do like a normal classic rock kind of thing. On Fire from Van Halen, that's pretty stupid. Pounding Metal is pretty good. Destroyer by Twisted Sister. And this one I can't read. Snap Your Finger, Snap Your Neck from Prong. So, like I said, this is the third one. They have two others, and they're awful because the second one is 6 Feet Under, as you know, doing the whole AC/DC Back in Black album, which this is the most pointless thing ever. Why would you would do that and put it out as an album and people are going to buy it? I listened to like the first few parts of it. That's the end of that. It's terrible. Then they did another one called Number of the Priest, which they did this Judas Priest and an Iron Maiden song, and it was just terrible. And you can say these are pretty bad too, but I don't mind. They're kind of goofy in their own way. Anyway, that's that one. Next one is this one. This is all covers except for one, so I put it on here. And it's Slayer, Undisputed Attitude. These are songs I'm not familiar with, so I don't know who sings them. But, you know the album here. So here's the song here, song listing here. I mean, I like Guilty of Being White. Yeah, that's not a very nice song. Spiritual Law, Mr. Freeze is good. Richard Hung Himself, I like that one. I'm Gonna Be Your God, I like that one too. And the only original song is Gemini. It's not bad. It's not like I never really listened to this one, but I mean, it's okay. It's just the Slayer doing like hardcore songs, really, basically what it sounds like. So not horrible, not something I'm gonna listen to all the time, which I don't. But I have it's covers album. Put it on the list here. We'll go with this one here. This is kind of from this little box that I have, Iced Earth here. And this one has Tribute to the Gods on it, which is right here. I'll slide it out here. And this is what this looks like in here. It's a pretty cool little box set. This is the first few albums in the DP. But Tribute to the Gods, Iced Earth Dust, Creatures of the Night, Kiss, of course, Number of the Beast, Highway to Hell, Burning for You, Blue Oyster Cult, God of Thunder, another Kiss song, Screaming for Vengeance, Dead Babies, Alice Cooper, Cities on Flame, It's a Long Way to the Top, if you want to rock and roll, the song Black Sabbath, and Hallowed Be Thy Name. It's not bad. They do some good songs. I mean, Matt Barlow does a great job on the vocals on a lot of this stuff, especially from like Creatures of the Night and Scream for Vengeance does a great job. Dead Baby, Cities on Flame. Great songs, though. Really like that. So, Tribute to the Gods by Iced Earth. I had to put that one on there. Okay. This one is, we're going to skip around kind of like the genre here, though. But this one's from Tesla. And there's two of these. I only have the one here. And it's Reel to Reel. And this one has, I think the one I have, I gotta remember which one I have on this one. It's actually falling apart on me. This is Reel to Reel, let me make sure I got Walk, let's see. Oh, it's on this one. Yeah. This one has Space Truckin', Walk Away, Hand Me Down World from the Guess Who, Bad Reputation, Thank You, I've Got a Feeling, Day of the Eagle from Robin Trower, Rock Bottom, I forget that's the Kiss one or the UFO, I think it's the UFO one, Ceiling from Uriah Heep, and Honky Tonk Women, Rolling Stones, Dear Mr. Fantasy from Traffic. So it's not bad, not one I reach for either a lot, but not a bad one. So some are good, some are okay. This one's just an okay one. Okay, then we get this one, this is like one of the most famous ones. This is like the EP. But it's basically all the songs anyway, because I have an extra one. And it's the Metallica one, the 598 EP one. And this one, of course, has, the famous songs on that one. If you know, The Helpless, The Small Hours, The Weight, Crash Course and Brain Surgery from Budgie, and Last Caress and Green Hell from Danzig. So it's pretty much a standard. People have this one. It's a pretty good EP, though. Mine has, like, extra tracks, like Stone Cold Crazy's on this one. And but pretty good. I like this one too. Have it on cassette too over there. And then of course I had to put Garage Inc. in there. This basically is the same songs on that one, but this one has extra stuff on here. The first disc is newer stuff. It's Electric and from Diamond Head, Sabracadabra. Turn the Page, Die Die My Darling, another Misfits song. Leverman, Restful Fate, little melody there. Astronomy by Blue Oyster Cult. Whiskey in a Jar. My wife loves that version of Whiskey in a Jar by Blue Oyster Cult. I mean, by Thin Lizzy. Sorry. Tuesday's Gone. Skinner there, and More I.C. with Discharge. So this also has some other stuff. You have the album. You must know this one. So I'm going to show you instead of going through the whole thing there. If it comes up clear there. That's good Motorhead stuff on here. And my Evil, of course, and Blitzkrieg. Cool. Good stuff, though. Yeah, so it's not bad. I like the Garage Inc. one. Sorry, my nose. It's this weather, man. Anyway, next one is, this one I really like. This is probably one of my favorite things this guy does. I don't know why I like this one so much, but it's Yngwie Malmsteen with Inspiration. And this one has some great stuff on. Carry On, Wayward Son by Kansas. Pictures of Home from Deep Purple. Gates of Babylon, of course, Rainbow. Manic Depression, which he sings. Yngwie sings. So the only one I like, because he sings now. I don't want to hear him singing now, but he does a good job. Manic Depression by Hendrix. Mistreated, of course, Rainbow. Sales of Charon from Scorpions. Demon's Eye, another good, what do you call it? Deep Purple song. He'll still Child in Time, too. That one, I don't need to have there, that one. But they do Anthem by Rush. That's pretty cool. So he does a good job. I don't like this one, though. I don't know why. It's one of my favorite ones he does. So, Inspiration by Yngwie. Got the good covers. And this one is technically not a covers album, but it is a covers album. When this band started out, they were just basically a joke kind of do cover band. Fozzy. You can see they all had, like, except for Chris Jericho, most of them had, like, wigs on. But they do a good job of some of these covers. Stand Up and Shout. Of course, Dio, Eat the Rich. From, what do you call it? Motorhead. Stay Hungry from Twisted Sister. Prisoner from Iron Maiden. Live Wire, of course, from Motley Crue. Over the Mountain by Ozzy. Blackout again, Scorpions. And Riding on the Wind, another Priest one. So I like it. I only have a couple albums by Fozzy. This one and the second one, which has more covers on it. But I actually kind of like this one. It's kind of a fun album. So there you go. Another cover album. And it's called Cover Kill from Overkill. This one does, of course, Overkill from Motorhead. It does Hymn 43 from Jethro Tull. Changes from Black Sabbath. Space Truckin'. Deuce, Kiss, of course, Never Say Die. That's cool. I think Never Say Die was cool. That's different. No one does that one. Deftone from Manowar. Cornucopia from Sabbath. Tyrant, of course, from Priest. And I'm Against It. I forgot who sings that one. I don't want to keep opening it up. There's so much to go through. I'm not going to bother. But it's cool. I like this one. Overkill does a cool job. It's all from different formations of the band. It's put into one collection. So, but I like it. So Overkill, Coverkill, another good covers album. And then, speaking of them, I got this one recently from a friend of mine. The BPMD, American Made, which is Bobby Blitz. And this one I will look up. With Phil Demmel, I believe, and Mike Portnoy. Is Mike Portnoy in this one? I think it is. I don't want to steer you wrong with this one. Come on. Yeah, Phil Demmel, Mark Portnoy, yep. And they do a lot of cool. This is a pretty good one, though. I like this. Was very enjoyable to me. Different. Nice take on the music here. Wang Dang, Sweet Poo-Tang, of course. Toys in the Attic from Aerosmith. Evil from Cactus. Beer Drinkers and Hellraisers from ZZ Top. Saturday Night Special. Skinner. DOA from, from that one, from Van Halen. Never in My Life a Mountain. We're an American Band by Grand Funk. So I thought it was pretty cool. They did like some classic. I love that metal band, but just regular classic rock songs, making their own. Pretty good though. Don't sound too much from the originals, so not really too much different. Then I have Poison. Did their own covers album here. And this one I don't reach for a lot too. Not too bad though. Latter Day Stuff is what I look up. They did this bundle not too long ago, maybe 2000 something. I can't read it right now. 2002? Yeah, it looks like it. And it's got Little Willie from The Sweet, Heartbreak Suffragette City from David Bowie. And I Never Cry from Alice Cooper. I Need to Know by Tom Petty. Can't You See by Marshall Tucker. Great song. What I Like About You from the what do you call it? The Romantics. That's a great song though. Dead Flowers from the Stones. Just When I Eat It by the Cars. Rock and Roll Night. Kiss. Squeezebox by the Who. You Don't Mess Around with Jim Croce. Your Mama Don't Dance. That was another American band one, but not a bad one. Not a great one, but not a bad one. All from Poison. And then this band did it. This is a surprise, but I like this one though. It's a great band. They do a good job too. And it's Rush. Feedback. Another covers one. And they do Summertime Blues. Heart Full of Soul from the Yardbirds. For What It's Worth by Buffalo Springfield. The Seeker. I forgot that's from Mr. Soul. Another one from, God, I think it's Buffalo Springfield, that one too. 7 and a 7 Is, I know that one. Shapes of Things. I was hear so many 60s bands. And Crossroads from Cream. Not bad though. Rush does a good job. You know, they're just amazing musicians, so they can't make it crappy. So anyway, that's the end of the covers ones. Now we're going to get to the tribute ones. A little more in depth here. I might have to open up some of these for these. And we're at 15 minutes, so okay. First one is, they have 2 of these, but I only have the one. Tribute to Judas Priest, which is Legends of Metal. And Halloween does the Heli Electric Eye. Testament does Rapid Fire. Fate's Warning, Saints in Hell. Merciful Fate does The Ripper. Strapping on Land does Exciter. Really good version of Exciter too. Doom Squad, which is like a bunch of different guys together doing Burning Up. Nevermore does Love Bites. Very different version of Love Bite. Do a really nice, make it their own too. Overkill does Tyrant, like the other one I showed you. Creator does Grinder. And then Ice Dirt does The Ripper again. And The Ripper on here twice, which doesn't make any sense to me. But that's just pretty good tribute though. So Judas Priest, you know, Legends of Metal. Next one is Dragon Attack, tribute to Queen. This one's cool. Let me see who's on this one so I can do it right. Hold on. All right. There's a lot on this one. Rob McCauley and, oh my God, Kristen Pelletieri, Bob Kulick. God, there's so many people on this one. They do I Want It All. Sheer Heart Attack is done by James LeBray from Dream. I do a lot of I'm sorry. I'm not trying to do that. Rhythm guitars, Marty Friedman on that one. Tony Franklin on bass. Carmen Appice on drums. Another one, Bites the Dust. Vocal by Adam. I don't know who that is. Guitar by John Petrucci. Bass by Rudy Sarzo. Drums by Tommy Aldridge. Save Me. Another great song by Queen. Done by Jeff Scott Sato. Bruce Kulick. Bob Kulick. And Ricky Phillips. And Eric Singer on drums. We Will Rock You. Got Paul Sortino singing with Bob Kulick and Ray Shellon. And you got We Are Champions with Paul Sortino again. With Robbie Krieger from The Doors. That's pretty cool. Bob Kulick and Tony Franklin and Carmen Appice. Tie Your Mother Down, done by Lemmy, which is really cool. And Ted Nugent on guitar. Rudy Sarzo on bass and Tommy Aldridge on drums. Get Down, Make Love. Glenn Hughes, Jakey Lee, Bob Kulick, and Carmen Appice again. Keep Yourself Alive. Mark Bowles from Yngwie Malmsteen's band. Yngwie Malmsteen on guitar, too. Rudy Sarzo on bass, and Tommy Aldridge on drums. One Vision, another one by James LeBray again. Bruce Brulette, I always forget to say his name right, guitar. Ricky Phillips and Jay Shenman, can't say his name. They Do It's Late from Scott Ian and Zachary Throne. And Joey Vera on bass, and drums are Jason Ian, whoever that is. Anyway, oh, my throat's killing me here. Anyway, it's the Queen one, Dragon Attack. So it's pretty good there. And then you have this one. This is a double disc, Holy Dio, tribute to Dio. This has got some really good stuff on it too. Got Blind Guardian doing Don't Talk to Strangers. Primal Fear doing Kill the King. Doro doing Egypt, the Chains Are On. Nice job with that one. Jack Panzer, Children of the Sea. Fate's Warning, Sign of the Southern Cross. Catch the Rainbow by Rainbow Eyes. Gamma Ray does Long Live Rock and Roll. This one is Shino and whatever, doing Country Girl. Yngwie Malmsteen, Gates of Babylon. There's a truck outside making a lot of fucking noise. Gravedigger does We Rock. Hammerfall, Man in the Silver Mountain. Holy Mother does Holy Diver. Stradivarius does Kill the King. Axel Rudy Pill does Silumstad. Enola Gay does Heaven and Hell. Steel Prophet does Neon Knights. Solitude Eternus, great band there. Shame on the Night. Destiny's End, The Last in Line, and Angel Dust doing Temple of the King. Really good one. This is a good one. Really nice. Like that one a lot. This is another one. I really like this. This is such a good one too. It is Nativity in Black, tribute to Black Sabbath. This is such a good one too. Biohazard does After Forever. White Zombie does Children of the Grave. Megadeth does Paranoid, really good job. 1000 Homo DJs, which is, I think it's I didn't want to look, but it's they do Supernaut. Ozzy with Therapy does Iron Man. That's kind of pointless. Corrosion Conformity does Lord of this World. Sepultura does Sins of the Universe. Really good job there. Bowring Brummies, which is Rob Halford, and I think Gibbs Butler's on that one too. Does The Wizard. Bruce Dickinson and Godspeed does The Sabbath by Sabbath. Ugly Kid Joe does NIB. Good job. That one is a good one. Faith No More does War Pigs Live. And Typo Negative does the version of Black Sabbath, which is absolutely slow and doomy and amazing. Gothic. It's really done well. Is it as good as the original? No, of course not. But it's really good. If you never checked anything out by that one, check out Black Sabbath by Typo Negative. Really nice. Really good version. So I really like that one. Okay. Next one is this one. Tribute to Ozzy. Bad Head Soup. This one's a good one too. I don't feature as much, but it's a good one. Mr. Crowley. Done by Ripper Owens, Ingvar Malmsteen, Tim Bogart from Bogart of Peace and Beck, Tommy Ulrich and Derek Sheridan, Over the Mountain by Mark Slaughter from Slaughter, Brad Gillis, Gary Moon, Eric Singer and Paul Taylor, Desire by Lemmy, Richie Kotzen, Tony Franklin and Vinnie Colaiuta, Crazy Train done by Dee Snider, Doug Aldrich, Tony Levin and Jason Bonham, Goodbye to Romance by Lisa Loeb, which she really does a beautiful job on the song. I have to say, really did like that version. Dweezil Zappa, Michael Picorio, Stephen Ferrone, Michael Sherwood on that track. Hellraiser, Joe Lynn Turner, Steve Lukather, Billy Sherwood, Jay Schellen, and Paul Taylor. Shot in the Dark by Jeff Scott Sato, Bruce Kulick, Ricky Phillips. Pat Torpey, I think he passed away from Mr. Big there. And Derek Sheridan. Excuse me. Children of the Grave, Jeff Martin, Paul Gilbert, John Alderett, and Scott Travis. Paranoid by Vince Neil, George Lynch, Stu Hamm, and Greg Bessinati. Suicide Solution, Adam Pakakowitz, don't know who that is. Peter Pachetsy, I don't know. Sorry. James Book and Nick Luke Cougar, I don't know who they are. I Don't Know by Jack Blades, Red Beach, Jeff Pilson, Bobby Blotzer, and Paul Taylor. But it's not bad. Pretty good stuff on it. Bad Head Soup. Pretty cool cover, too. Tribute to Ozzy. And then you have Thunderbolt. Tribute to AC/DC. This one's a really good one, too. Really good one. I'm just surprised that I have to take this out to look at it. And to bring my glasses with me. All right. So, Highway to Hell by Kevin Dubrow, late Kevin Dubrow. Basically, actually Squire Wright doing Highway to Hell. Little Lover is by Sebastian Bach, One with You Martini, Billy Sherwood, and Bobby Blotzer. Good job. Back in Black by Joe Turner, Phil Collins from Def Leppard, Jeff Pilson, Simon Wright. The vocal on Back in Black by Joe Turner, you wouldn't even know it's him. He just sings in such a different way. It was really good. I was really surprised how good it sounded. That's really good. Check that out, Back in Black. On this tribute out here. So I know, really good. Livewire, Whitfield Crane from the Ugly Kid Joe. Bates is Ugly Kid Joe. Yeah, the whole band is by Livewire by them. Sin City, vocal by the late Jack Russell. Mark Kendall, it's, Bobby Blotzer, most of Great White, and Bobby Blotzer. Ride On by Whitfield Crane, and again, by Ugly Kid Joe. Shake a Leg by John Corabi, Bob Kulick, Billy Sheehan, and Matt Torpey again. And this one, Whole Lot of Rosie, Stephen Pearcy, Tracy Guns, and Bruce Gaudy. Night Prowler by Dave Manichetti, with guitar too by him. Tony Franklin, Simon Wright on drums. It's Long Way to the Top by Lemmy, J.K. Lee. Drums by Simon Phillips. Great stuff there. And Walk All Over You by Dee Snider, Scott Ian, Frankie Bello, and Charlie Benani. Good stuff there. TNT by Sebastian Bach, Kelly Deal, Jimmy Fleming, and Kelly Deal. So they do both. How about that? Good one though. Tribute to AC/DC. I had a lot. All these same people do the same stuff on a lot of these. So it's kind of the same thing, but that's okay. All right, next one. Twisted Sister, Forever Twisted. Tribute to the legendary Twisted Sister. This one's I just listened to this the other day. This has Lit doing I Want to Rock, Motorhead doing Shoot 'Em Down, great version there. Nashville Pussy doing Kids Are Back. 9 Days doing The Price. Chuck D doing Wake Up the Sleeping Giant, very, hip-hop version of that. Anthrax, Destroyer. Overkill, Under the Blade. Cradle of Filth doing The Fire Still Burns, that's pretty cool. Vision of Disorder doing Don't Let Me Down. The Step Kings do Burn in Hell. Fu Manchu does Ride to Live, Live to Ride. Joan Jett does We're Not Gonna Take It. Sebastian Bach does You Can't Stop Rock and Roll, which is just Sebastian singing with Twisted Sister. Hammerfall, We're Gonna Make It, and Seven Dust does I Am Me. Sorry, and Twisted Sister is doing her own version of Sin City by AC/DC. That's pretty cool, a tribute album, but really good stuff there too. Next one, Human Air Stew, tribute to Alice Cooper. This has Under My Wheels with Joe Elliott singing, Phil Collins, Bob Kulick, Chuck Wright, Pat Torpey again, and Clarence Clemens from Bruce Springsteen. Pretty crazy there. School's Out by Dave Mustaine, Marty Friedman, Bob Kulick, Bob Daisley, Eric Singer, and Paul Taylor. No More Mr. Nice Guy by Roger Daltrey, Slash, Bob Kulick, Mike Inez, Carmen Apiece. Very good stuff there. Welcome to My Nightmare, performed by Dio, Steve Lukather, Bob Kulick, Phil Sousa, Randy Castillo, the late Randy Castillo, and Paul Taylor. Paul Taylor's from Winger, I believe, there. Cold Ethel by Vince Neil, Mick Mars, Bob Kulick, Billy Sheehan, and Simon Phillips. Black Widow, Bruce Dickinson, Adrian Smith, Bob Kulick, Tony Franklin, Tommy Aldridge. Go to Hell, good selection there, nice deep cut there. By Dee Snider, Zach Wilde, Bob Kulick, Rudy Sarzo, and Frankie Banali. Paul Taylor again. $1 Billion Babies by Phil Lewis, George Lynch, Bob Kulick, Stu Ham, Vinny, whatever his name is, Derek Sheridan. Only Women Bleed by Glenn Hughes, Paul Gilbert, Bob Kulick. Another one, all these bands. 18 by Don Dokken and John Norum and Bob Kulick. Again, Tim Bogart and that one too. Elected by Steve Jones from the Sex Pistols, Duff McKagan, Billy Duffy, and Matt Sorum. So another solid tribute right there. And then you have this tribute to the Ramones. This one, I don't listen to a whole lot. I actually only got it because Kiss does a version of Rock and Roll Radio. But you have Rob Zombie doing Blitzkrieg Bop on this one. Eddie Vedder doing I Believe in Miracles. Metallica does 53 and Third. Marilyn Manson does The KKK Took My Baby Away. Garbage does I Just Want to Have Something to Do. Green Day does Outsider. Pretenders do Something to Believe in. Rancid does Sheena is a Punk Rocker. And The Offspring does I Want to Be Sedated. Tom Waits, which is a weird one. Return of the Jackie and Judy. But not a bad one. Not one I listen to a lot. But not a horrible one, though, for the Ramones. So, there you go. I'm going to put this right back in here, too. The next four are all, of course, Kiss related. Because it's Kiss. So the first two. The first one is the official one, Kiss My Ass. Just one, I mean, Deuce by Lenny Kravitz is good. Garth Brooks does a great job. Such a singer for Hard Luck Woman. Excuse me. She. Anthrax is good. Christine 16, Jim Blossom's another good one. Rock and Roll Night by Toad the Wet's Rocket Sucks. And the rest of them are kind of forgettable. Strutter's good by Extreme. Plaster Cats by Lemonheads is good. The Mighty Mighty Boss Stones is Detroit Rock City. That's really good. And then the last song is Black Diamond by Yoshiki, which is just like an instrumental thing. It's okay. But this one's much better. Spin the Bottle. Tribute to Kiss. This has got a lot of different stars on this one. Detroit Rock City with Dee Snider, Doug Aldrich. Love Gun with my glasses on me, my flashlight. Tommy Shaw, Steve Lukather, Cold Gin by Mark Slaughter, King of the Nighttime World, Chris Jericho, I Want You by Kip Winger, God of Thunder by Buzz Osborne, Calling Dr. Love by Paige Hamilton, Shout It Out Loud by Lemmy. Let me just shout out loud. Parasite by Doug Pinnick from King's X. Strutter by Phil Lewis, and I Stole Your Love by Robin McCauley from Macaulay Schenker. But this is a good one, too. This is a lot better than the one officially bummed by Kiss. Then I have these two, which are basically tribute to Ace Frehley. The salute to Ace Frehley, this one is. This one has Deuce. Well, this is getting along with this video than I thought it was going to be. Deuce by Marty Friedman. It's got Gilby Clarke doing Shock Me. Rip It Out by Scott Ian. And Scott Ian does a vocal, too, which is pretty funny. Hard Luck Woman by Ron Young and Watson, know who that is. Snowblind by Snake Sabo. And vocal by Jason McMaster from Dangerous Toys and Watchtower. Rock Bottom by Sebastian Bach, of course. Tracy Guns doing Parasite with Kevin Belsington. Don't know who that is. Another Jason Master doing Cold Gin. Bruce Borlée doing New York Groove. Fractured Mirror, Dimebag Darrell. Like Dimebag Darrell. And Ace Frehley does his own song on there called Take Me to the Sea, which is really good, which they should have put that song on the, what do you call it? On the Psycho Circus. That was a good song. But this is a salute to Ace Frehley. And then this one is Return of Ace Frehley comic. This one's a weird one. Because it's just Rock Bottom, Rip It Out. Rock Bottom by, I don't know who that is, Bruins. Brian Tichy doing Rip It Out. Cold Gin by LA Guns. Strange Ways by Eric Singer and Carl Cochran. Getaway by Tube Top, don't know that. Shout It Out Loud. The Presidents of the United States of America, if you remember them. Snowblind again, it's the same one as the other one from Dimebag Darrell. Well, he does this one too, that's good. Dance with Danger, maybe this is from the solo stuff too. Love Her All I Can, I don't know why they put that on here. There's some strange stuff on this one. Speeding Back to Baby, I Get It. Rocket Rob by Gilby Clarke. Remembering by Mitch Weiss. New York Groove Again by The Imposters, don't know who that is. Back on the Street, which by the Comet Band, which is a Vinnie Vincent song. I don't know why it's on an Ace Frehley thing. And then Liar by Bruce Kulick. Some of these are just, I don't understand on this one. This is a weird one. I don't listen to it really much at all. But anyway, that's my too long a video on tributes and covers album. So hope you liked some of that. I understand being a fast food some of that shit because I talked a lot. I just want to get people on the album. I probably should have made it a little shorter, but I'm not doing it over. So you can always fast forward. Anyway, hope you like the video. And if you like what you see here, please like and subscribe and comment. Always like hearing from you. So, like I said, this is just like a throw together video. So, more stuff coming into the new year. I'm going to announce that, what I'm going to put on here maybe this week. And maybe New Year's Day I'm off. So maybe I'll make a video just saying what I'm going to put coming up in the next year. But anyway, everyone have a happy new year coming. And be safe out there. And that's it. We'll see you next time. Keep rockin' metal alive.